if she's coming along. Can you hear me? No. Can hear you. I don't know. Anyway, welcome to the Mega Hotseat. Let's see who is watching live. Let me know. Let me know if you can see me. Let me know if you can hear me. Brilliant. Who have we got? We've got Lorna. We've got Emma, Sarah, Ron, Renee, another Ron, Lily, Ron again, Jamu, Esther, lots and lots of people. Okay, brilliant. So, welcome to this week's Mega Hotseat. Who is excited? Let me know inside the comments. We've got a special guest. Let's see if we can actually hear her. Can she hear me yet? Fantastic. Lots of people here. 24. Let's see if we can get it through. Olga J's here. Mitchell's here. Sarah, Lily, Uva, excited. Okay, I'm going to try and bring on our super special guest. Okay, I'm going to try and bring on our super special guest and see if she can actually hear us, because I don't know if she can. Let me wave. I'm not sure if she's even looking. No, don't know if she's even looking. So I don't know if she's going to be able to hear us, guys. Oh, she just waved at me, but she can't hear us. Okay, so what I might do, guys, is gonna get her on. What I'm going to do, I'm going to invite. So what I'm going to do, I thought, what can we do if we can't get her on? Tech problems, yes. So what we're going to do, guys, is something special, okay? Something a bit different. Who have we got? Who have we got in the audience? Because I still don't know if Sally can hear us or... Sally! No. I can hear her. She can't hear me. My microphone's working. Everything's working. She probably just needs to unmute, I think. No, she can't. She can't hear me. she just wishes she can't hear anything. So what we're gonna do? No. Okay. So what we're gonna do is. We're going to go to a plan B. Okay, we're going to go to plan B, guys, which is I want to see if someone live in the audience wants to come on and join me. Oh, can you hear me? No. So let me know if someone in the audience would like to come and save the day. Let's do this live. Okay, let me know if someone would like to come in and join me live. Who would like to do it? Who would like to appear on? Hello? Who would like to come in live? So let me know if someone would like to come on live. And I'll bring you on for today's Mega Hotseat. Who is it? We need a volunteer. So I'm going to do... Nick, I'm going to invite you. I'm going to invite Nick. Let's invite Nick. Join me, Nick. Um, did- I am. I can hear you, but I can't. You can't hear me. So Nick. There we go. Okay, so let me know, guys, who is gonna jump on. Nick, are you jumping on? Are you gonna jump on? I sent you the link inside Facebook. I can hear you, yes. It's fine. I'll bring someone else on, Sally, and we'll sort it out for next week. There we go. So I think we're going to bring someone else on. There we go. I can hear. Nick, check Facebook, or if someone else want to come on. Come on, Nick. Let's start. I've sent the link in Facebook, mate. Join that link and we'll bring you on. And then we'll try. We'll try and get Sally back next week. We don't normally have tech issues, so this is a first. But I might do an ad hoc one. Let's try and see. Nick, can you hear me? So it must be my end. Why can't people hear me? I can't hear Nick. I can't hear Nick now. So I've got a cool little software. You need to sort out your side, Nick. It's a bit strange. So what we're going to do, okay, Olga, how are you? We'll do something completely different. Today, I'm going to interview myself, okay? In fact, I want you guys to ask me some questions for today's interview. We've got two people on sorting out their audio. So I want you guys to ask me some questions. Let's do it this way. It'll be pretty cool. Tech issues, yeah, tech issues. We don't normally have them. I ain't had them for ages. So I want you guys to ask me some questions, and I'm going to sit here and answer. Okay, so I'm going to rely on you guys to ask lots of cool questions. Okay, so over to you. Today is... No, Nick's having... my tech's fine, I think. I'm going to put it to you guys to ask me questions. How strange. So, inside, this is where I need help from people like Nick, like Ulf, like Ron, like Olga. I don't need saving very much, but I need saving right now. Okay, luckily, there's only 30 people on, so it's not so bad. I can hear you, Nick. Ah, can you hear me? Nick saved the day. I'm going to bring Nick on. Here we go. Let's try. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to bring on today's special guest, guys. I need to set them up because normally we're going to get there. We will get there eventually. How are you, mate? Okay. So let's swap that round. Put you on, and you should be just about. Come on. There we go. Nick, the man, the myth, the legend. There we go. So you should be able to see Nick on the screen, guys. Say Batman. Oh, that was fun. I feel sorry for Sally because she's been wanting to do this. She's been so excited.
I know.
And now
I can see Sally sat there. She's crying.
I know. She's literally crying. She's taking photos of the screen. She's like, what's going on? You can see her in the little waiting room, can you?
Yeah.
There we go. So, Nick, how are you, mate? Thanks for jumping on.
I'm very good. I'm very happy to save the day.
Yeah, you are. I was worried who it was going to be. I'm like, oh, no, I hope it's someone I like. Unfortunately, it wasn't.
No.
We got you, mate.
Yeah,
but
you got
me. So, Nick, tell everyone a little bit about yourself. Introduce yourself. Obviously, we know each other fairly well. But everyone here watching have no idea. No need to be scared, mate. No. I can see you're like a rabbit in headlights, but there's only 27 people on. We lost loads of people.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I've got a history on my background up until my mid-40s was in accounting. One of those things I never really wanted to be an accountant. I actually wanted to be a fireman. But back in the 80s, you had to be 5'10", and I was only 5'8". So my entire life plan had to change. And so I just drifted, as we do, into accountancy. No one actually wakes up and says, I want to be an accountant. So
you were an accountant. That explains a
yeah,
lot,
yeah.
mate.
And I was actually, it wasn't too bad, because I was a commercial accountant, and then I worked for one of the most prestigious charities in the UK as their commercial accountant. Lived overseas in Germany, which was fantastic. Had a massively awesome life. Loved it. But in my about 45, 46, we knew that the writing was on the wall, and that we would be coming home from Germany at some stage. We basically provided healthcare to the British forces out there. And so we knew that was going to come to a close. So we just thought, well, let's go back home early. Debs wanted to be with her mum. And so she had, beautifully, had another extra 10 years or so with her mum before she passed. And so I thought, I don't want to be an accountant the rest of my life. I want to do something else. So luckily, we'd made a little bit of money out there. And so I just tried lots of different things. First thing I wanted to make sausages. I wanted to sell sausages. But that proved way more complicated than I thought it would possibly be. But having done that, I actually did I delved into creating a website. Went with GoDaddy, got the perfect sausage company URL, built a website, and bizarrely, my website was ranking higher than the local award-winning sausage-making butchers. And so I thought, okay, there's something about this. And so I went off, and in fact, you had him on one of your events. I went off to Simon Coulson with the Internet Business School.
Wow, nice.
Learned pretty much learned everything initially from him. So website building, video marketing, all the emails and the like. And so, having done that, I created my own little agency, just locally and here in Farnborough. And got certified with Google Ads and analytics, because you're an accountant, you get certified with these analytic things, so understand those. And I had clients who were in the hospitality industry, so specialised with lettings. Can't think what they're called now. But basically, service departments in the hospitality industry. So running ads for them, all good. Then we all shut down. And it's like, so of course, hospitality shuts down straight away. And so I'd done a little bit of live streaming. I was also producing a live stream show for an estate agent over in Las Vegas, with all bizarre things. So I wasn't in front of the camera, I was behind it and just making things nice for him. And then, of course, because the old pandemic hit, I said to my wife, I'm going to hold an hour open every day for businesses to come and say whether they're still open, whether we can still trade, whether we can buy stuff from them and everything. And literally 2 days before we shut down, I went down the local high street asking them, would they like to be live streamed with me? And they all said no. like, oh, no, don't want to do that, So, okay. So I did it anyway. The first show I did, I got my nephew on, who's a builder, and so he just talked, and that was okay. And then for the next 3 days, it was just me. It was me, no one else, crickets. But what did happen was Facebook gave me massive reach on a very old business Facebook page I had. And after 3 days, a lady contacted me saying, I saw your live stream yesterday. I actually have a network of 3,500 people in the Berkshire business niche. Would you like to ask them whether they want to be interviewed? So I said, yeah, fantastic. And so I went from feast to famine, or famine to feast. I had no one, and then suddenly I had a ton of business owners wanting to be interviewed, and it was really good. We had a good time, and I learned the most valuable lesson. Deb's my wife, being as clever as she is, she goes, can I give you some advice? I said, of course you can, darling. Always listen to you. And she said, shut up. She said, seriously, Nick, she said, just shut up and let them answer the questions. And so I was like, because my massive ego, I was thinking, hey, I've made it. I've got this amazing guest coming in. I thought I was Jonathan Ross or somebody. But yeah, so I took her advice because I do, and yeah, it was so good. It got so good that I'd ask like 1 or 2 or 3 questions, and I then had a hard job stopping people from talking, because I realised that all these business owners, they love talking about themselves, and so all I had to do was trigger a couple of little questions, and that's it.
I didn't realise all that, Nick.
Yeah.
Right,
Then
all the women are now saying, yes, you should listen to your wife. And my wife gives me the same advice. Not to do with interviews or anything, just in life. I get the same advice every 5 minutes from my wife. Shut up, that is.
yeah, you're boring me, for God's sake.
Normally followed by that.
Yeah, but then that live streaming carried on. I then became an Amazon live stream influencer, part of their program, so I could actually live stream on Amazon.com, which is one of the biggest websites in the world, in the UK. So there was only about 10 of us, I think, that could do that at the time, and we were getting tens of thousands of views on our Amazon live streams, and just selling products like I'd be selling my phones and webcams, lights, and things that I had around. And it was great for about 7 or 8 months, and then, until Amazon just turned the taps off, because there was a whole raft of Chinese agency like factories that just came and blew it out.
They stopped that, did they? Because that went pretty big. That went pretty big for them, that did, didn't it? I didn't realise they stopped it.
It did. I mean, there was 2 things. One, the Chinese, I'm not having to go at Chinese people, but this is what happened. So they came in, and basically Amazon realised that they were paying commissions that they didn't need to. There was too many live stream influencers.
Yeah.
And they changed the people at the top that were in charge of it, and they just went for, unfortunately for me, they just went for beauty influencers, and particularly in the US. So it was interesting, and I still do it every now and again, just to keep my hand in, and just to be able to say, I'm an Amazon live stream influencer, just for the kudos. But yeah, so it's been a roller coaster ride, Wayne, I have to say.
I like the way you positioned that. I like the way you positioned it as, yes, I went live on the biggest platform there is, Amazon.com. Like, well positioned, mate. What a brilliant story. I didn't realise all that about you.
Well, can I just add a little part? Because there's a guy that I live stream with all the time, or used to all the time, lovely guy, Stephen Healy. And he's been live streaming for decades. He's one of the very first ones. And when he first live streamed on Amazon, he froze. His first live stream after 5 minutes, because he just suddenly realised there were potentially 300 million people watching him.
That's all, 300 million.
but potentially there could have been.
Yeah.
That's just a side.
And there was probably just 3, I'm guessing.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, funny thing, we would get tens of thousands of views in an hour-long show, because we needed it, because the Amazon commissions are like tiny, so we needed to shift a lot of product. But when they throttled it back, we kept at it and stuck with it and hoped that they'd bring it back for us. But no, not yet.
It's interesting.
They made it.
Yeah, it's interesting, because I'm guessing what they thought was, they're not bringing any extra revenue in. They're just costing themselves affiliate commissions from the traffic they've already got that would have bought anyway.
Yeah,
more or less. It sounds like. Isn't that interesting?
Sorry,
go on.
See, just tell me to shut up.
No. We get that enough.
Phone my wife and tell Nick. Tell Nick to shut up for a minute. But yeah, no, we used to be. So they used to show our live stream shows on the product pages. So if I was promoting, I don't know, so this iPhone, whatever it is, 12, then I would be on the iPhone 12 page. Okay, so but then what happened was, if someone clicked it, then I got the commission. But because the sheer volume, it was like when they took us off the page. I'm not explaining this very well. When they took us off the page, they didn't notice anything particularly different.
Yeah.
But no, they could see what happened in China and in Asia with the live stream selling. So it will come back. There's absolutely no question in my mind that will be a thing again. But we just need to work out how best to do it. And we used to get screwed with last attrition as well. So someone could watch my video and then go click someone else's, and they get my, I could bring someone in, and so we could create blogs and bring people onto our shows as it was in those days. But then if someone went and clicked something else, then we'd lose that commission.
Yeah, which it kind of should be, because you've got an advantage of being on Amazon. They can't put it as last click. No. So it kind of makes sense, because it doesn't make sense to me. So they were trying to be QVC, but it didn't actually bring them any extra traffic, did it? It just they sort of just convert more of the traffic they got.
Yeah,
Whereas a lot of the Chinese people, they're out there on TikTok, or because they are, aren't they? You see them with scarves and everything, and they get so many viewers. It's insane.
Yeah, I mean, I should be able to do the same thing on TikTok. It's just I just can't get my head around it.
Yeah, it's not something I'd like to do. I like dealing with smaller numbers of people. It's interesting, and it shows for everyone watching. Amazon are the biggest e-commerce company in the world, and even they make mistakes. And that would have, I'd have put that down. I wouldn't have come up with that idea. I'd have done it on YouTube. I'd have paid people to do it on YouTube. Then it's just affiliates for more traffic. Yeah. So even the big guys make mistakes.
And we couldn't get anyone's email addresses. And so, I mean, we had comments, so we could have a comment. We could have a conversation with people in the live stream. I had a great one with a lady she was in America, and she was like 3:30 in the morning, and she was commenting, and I was answering her questions. And I said, it must be 3:30 in the morning. What on earth are you doing watching me? She said, oh, I've just given birth to twins. And they've been taken off to the incubator because they're a bit premature. And so she had nothing to do except watch me for an hour.
Watching and chatting with Nick. What about that? So congratulations. Did you name one of the children after you, Nick?
Probably both. She had, that was her fifth, because she had two sets of twins. I got to know her quite well. Two sets of twins and a standard one.
Insane.
Crazy.
Great story. So how did you start? So let's fast forward a bit to OLSP. How did you start with OLSP?
Oh, I've got Claudia to thank for that.
Is that an I call her Claudia, or is it Claudia? This is not Claudia to me. It's like when it's cloudy outside.
I know. I think it's kind of like, I think she calls herself Claudia.
Does she? I didn't know that. Claudia.
Yeah, okay. I think so. But hey, she answers to anything, really.
Oi.
So we call her Cloudy. It'll be fun. No, it's her, because she introduced me to MRR products.
Yeah.
I was dabbling around in PLRs and stuff, so she introduced me to that, and it was really cool. And I loved it because she said, once you got one sale, and I was in profit, so I didn't, so that seemed to be quite a good idea. It's like, you can buy something, sell it straight away, and it's just like you got it for free. And so, one of the things that we were chatting about was, jump into get into paid Facebook groups that might be your target audience. And so, what was a paid Facebook group that might be my target audience? OLSP. Brilliant, $7, that's it. And I thought, that's okay, that's cool. And there was a couple of others as well. And I didn't really give it much thought, but I did sell pretty quickly my $7 link to a friend of mine who'd been in another they weren't dodgy, but just a bit of a pain. Another education platform, shall we call them, that screwed us all over. But she joined, and I thought, cool, that's nice. Good to have her on board as well. And I completely forgot about OLSP for a couple of months because I was just doing other things and focusing on other groups. And suddenly, Jenny messaged me and said, "Oh, you've got a commission coming," and I'm like, really? It was like the first thing I'd know about it. And it was great because the lady had come on to the Tuesday webinar, had gone VIP, and boom, I had a little commission off the back of it.
Nice.
Well, not so little.
Not so little.
Hundreds of dollars. So I thought that for my $7 link. And I said to someone the other day, I said, suddenly my little ears pricked up. I thought I better go and have a look at that. And so then I got, obviously the Facebook 101, which, I spent thousands of pounds going on courses in the UK to try and work out how to build Facebook groups and things. And yet none of them went through the basics of what's covered in Facebook 101. It is crazy. I spent a fortune learning how to do Facebook ads without ever actually having the basics done right. It's it's amazing. So I think the value in that is just incredible.
I love that.
And then of course, the natural progression through the team, through mega builders and then team builders.
I love that because a lot of people watching this, they're trying to get right ahead and do the advanced stuff, and they haven't even started to build the foundation. They don't even know the foundational stuff. And luckily, we got a live tomorrow that everyone can watch on the foundational stuff, guys. Like, too many people think they're super advanced, or now they're trying to copy the advanced stuff without getting the basics. Like, don't cry, Nick. It'll be all right.
No. So I've got a little running nose this morning.
That's because you come on. You didn't expect to come on. And
I'm not on my hair or anything.
No, same as me. The other thing as well, mate. So, guys, if you want that link, I'll drop the link in. The thing that I love about you, I really enjoy, and I don't know why you do this. I'm going to leave you to tell us. Is pretty much everything we put on, you're there. Pretty much every training, the challenge, like everything, you're pretty much there. But not the stuff you should be on, if that makes sense. You're there. How do you think that gives you an edge, and why do you do that? I'm quite interested.
Desperation.
I thought you were going to say because you're handsome and muscly, not because you're desperate. Holy crap!
No. Look, going through the 101, going through the toffee method again was like a massive eye opener. And then I pretty soon realised that you actually cover that quite often in ways that you don't really advertise.
Mm-hmm.
So in any training you do, in teachings that you do, and then I realised that blimey, you've got you do these 10-minute teachers that we have, and like they're half an hour, but it's not half an hour of old fluff and BS. It's always really good. And I what I do, and if I can say it's a top tip for everybody, I record you while you're chatting.
Do you?
And then I put it into Notebook LM that then provides me with lots of material that I can then listen to, like, so it makes it into a podcast, two people chatting, so I can listen to it like that, just trying to get different ways of learning it and trying to get it into my head. Brilliant. But no, so that's why I do try to not miss anything. So
fantastic.
That's why, and it's I don't know, can't put a price on it. But that's the thing, is that I know that if I continue, and you always talk about it, is if I continue immersing myself in the marketing element, I know that if I keep doing it, as long as I don't stop doing it and I keep learning, then the results will come. So of that, I have absolutely no question. My belief is 100%.
Brilliant. I think Claudia is going to be a bit gutted she missed this, if she had known, because she didn't know. I didn't know. I thought it was going to be Sally. I was excited for Sally, but then I thought if Nick can come on, I can't say more or less excited, because Sally she'll come on and she will. So I'm exactly the same excited to have you on. So it's a win-win.
Yeah, I'm very excited. I'm a little bit sad for Sally because she's not even sitting in her sofa anymore.
She's not. She's left. I looked and she's left.
she's gone down the pub.
Yeah, she's like, stuff this rubbish. I'm off down the pub. So,
blooming technology.
Yeah. Well, everyone who's watching, okay, so you've probably not made the money you've made. I haven't, believe it or not, guys. Or you haven't made the money you want to make, should I say. The same as I realise I haven't, what I've got to learn to get to the next step. So what would be your advice to anyone watching that's sitting there, maybe they made $0, maybe they made $100, maybe they're doing $1,000 a month, maybe they might even be doing more than that. Normally I know the people that are, I can't say any of the names, but what would be your advice to those people that are trying to get up past that foundational level?
Oh, my advice would just be to continually plug in, and just keep plugging into the system. You know that the system works because you can see people that have made it work. Wayne's very good at sharing exactly who's doing what, and you can see people that do it. I look at Beverly's Instagram and see how she's doing, and it's like, yeah, if I can replicate that, that's great. And everyone is really helpful. So just don't question yourself, for one. just know it works, and know that if you continue to learn and put in the effort, then you can't not succeed. It's, the only way of not succeeding is if you stop. And so just don't stop, just keep learning. It's like anything. If I wanted to be a 3-star Michelin chef, what would I do? I'd have to go and learn how to cook, not necessarily straight away with a Michelin star chef, but I need to get the basics right in order that I could then go and learn with a 3-star Michelin chef. That would be happy to. And then, you would hang on their every word. You would do exactly what they told you until you got what you were going to get. And, there's no different. It's something that we are, we, as you always say, we think it's an easy thing that's going to happen. It's online and it's sold so often as, a get rich quick scheme, particularly, or not. It's not sold as that. People just have that perception for some reason, make money online because everyone's saying it's so easy. But in reality, it's like anything. You need to work hard, learn it, and then you'll get the success.
Exactly. A lot of people say a lot. In fact, I was thinking this today. I'm like, I just come up with an idea, and I come up with ideas left, right, and centre that I know will work most of the time. It's like 70% of the time the ideas work. I say, I wonder why people don't come up with these ideas. To me, they're really simple. And I think, well, I've done this for so long. And then I thought, it's probably what people say is, well, Wayne's done it years. And there's the thing, guys. There's the thing. I've done it a long time. That matters a lot. I know what works. I know what doesn't. I know the angles. I know all the stuff that matters because I've done it for so long. So there's kind of, I don't know if it's really a secret. It's common sense. But most people stop before they see success because they haven't immersed themselves. They haven't done it long enough. So, everyone, say thanks to Nick. I know you've not been here for the full thing, Nick, but you've been very helpful. We need to do another prop one in the future. Leave everyone with a massive bit of advice, but take as long as you want. Give them a big bit of advice. Say, leave this and think, Nick, I listened to you on the Mega Hotseat, and that was the turning point.
Cool. The biggest bit of advice is just don't be shy and actually get yourself out there. So plug in to the system. It's all there. You don't have to, if you're just on the $7 link, just go through that 101 until you understand it completely and have got it down pat. Just never stop. And I'm with Wayne on the fact that just keep live streaming, keep putting yourself out there, because at some stage, everyone's going to just be so sick of AI, and it'll be back into the let's go get the real people, and that's the real people are the live streamers. And you just know that you cannot go wrong, and trade up. When you get to a certain level, then trade up. If you need that next step, go up. I know, Wayne knows that my ambition is to go VIP. So that will be the next step. And so, you just keep doing the next step until you get to where you want to get to.
Fantastic. I love it, Nick, and it's great having you part of the community. One of the big wins is having you part of it. You're a good guy. I love watching you making soup. I haven't seen that for a little while. Are you still making soup?
I made a cauliflower. What was it yesterday? Cauliflower.
Not sure.
Brussels
on that,
sprouts.
Okay.
Cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, and broccoli.
Okay.
Weird combo, but nice.
Yeah. I'm not sure cauliflower in a soup works, mate. I'm not sure. Leek always good one, but cauliflower.
Leek's a good one. But no, cauliflower, it was surprisingly tasty.
Was it? Yeah, okay. I'll take your word for that one. So Nick,
Wayne, put enough salt and pepper in it, it'll be fine.
Yeah, anything's nice with enough salt and pepper. Nick, thanks for jumping on. Thanks for saving the day, mate. It was very, very helpful. The guys loved it, which is fantastic. Everyone's saying thank you, Nick.
Thank you.
And guys, like Nick said, I believe live streams the future. I believe doing actual videos of yourself is the future. I know there's a lot of other stuff out there. Cauliflower in soup is good. I'm not sausages. There you go. Sausages in soup. Perfection. And bacon. Brilliant.
Bacon.
Yeah, you can't be bacon in soup. Anyway, thanks, Nick, for jumping on. Thanks, everyone, for watching. You saved the day, Nick. I'm going to have a word with Sally and get one.